A fan gave me it like 3 weeks ago, and she asked if I'd wear it. So I was like, yeah, this is cute. So rolling with it.
Does it have your initials? Like, what is it?
Oh, it just has my name on it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I wear it when I'm not playing. I don't want it to break.
When you're trotting on the bases after your repeat of back-to-back home runs, the Hunter Michigan, what were you thinking like? They did it again?
Yeah, I couldn't feel my body. I'll tell you that. Just kind of blacked out. Didn't really. Yeah, just was super excited. It didn't really hit me until like a few minutes after that, did it again. But yeah, just super excited. And this place erupts like that, and it's just kind of hard to concentrate. You just kind of lose feeling on your body, which is super cool.
Did you all both address Jobu before those back-to-back home runs?
I addressed him before every at bat. Yeah, I don't know if Hayden did, but I always give my props to Jobu. He's always watching, just in his little corner. So,
just I guess following up on Ron's question a little bit, just the offense really seemed like it hit like a really nice mix here with the lineup and the order and the way it was kind of planned out in those 3 games. Just what do you like about hitting behind Hayden, and just do you guys feel like you kind of hit your sweet spot as an offense in this lineup?
Our offense is very good, and I think that you could roll out a whole different set of guys and you get the same result, and that just speaks measures to the depth of our team. But hitting behind Hayden's cool. He gives me like this. He rubs off confidence on me. I said that the other day that he doesn't even know, but he gives me more confidence than I already have in myself. Just when I walk to the plate, and just things we talk about. Just been knowing each other for 6-7 years, and we can just have hitting talks, and it's unbelievable. So yeah, I love hitting behind him. It's fun.
Ty said he wasn't sure if Hayden was going to come back this year. Did you also get the same impression at the end of last year?
Yeah, I don't know. Hayden's been through so much, and he's had a lot of injuries, and he had an injury leading up into coming into his freshman year here. Like, we didn't even know if we were going to get Hayden out of high school, just because that's the type of talented player he is, and high profile that he was coming out of high school. But yeah, I didn't know anything about that, but I have had some talks with him, just about injuries and stuff before, just being there for him, and when I had mine, just kind of knowing the same experiences that he had gone through, and we've had talks about it. But no, I didn't know that. But we would have definitely missed him around here. He's such a great player, great person, great leader. Good locker room guy. So.
Yeah, what is he like as a teammate? He seems like he's kind of goofy.
He's very goofy. Yeah, he's a goofball, but he's super intelligent as well. So he looks like this big meathead that doesn't know what's going on, but he's one of the smartest guys on our team. And then when you hold a conversation with him, you kind of figure that out. But yeah, he's awesome to be around. Super funny and super easygoing.
This is very random, but why do you think Gavin gets hit by so many pitches?
I don't know. He gets smacked by pitches. I know we're taught to not move our feet here, and he really buys into that, and he stands on top of the plate, and we're just trying to lead the country in on-base percentage this year. So we're buying into it, and he's not moving his feet. And he's doing a great job of it. So rallies start when people get on base. So it's a good thing. But he must have a magnet attached to him or something, because I feel like he leads the team this year. No doubt.
Did you guys get to play with the Jordan twins? Because that was kind of something that was their
specialty. I got to play with Bryce for one fall, and then he stepped away from baseball. But those two are some of my favorite people to watch before I got here. And I remember having conversations with Bo about wearing 24, and he was like, dude, when you put this number on, you're gonna be a grinder. And I was like, I got you, man, I promise. I won't let you down. But yeah, just kind of the same thing, in the same situation as those two, just growing up in Louisiana, wanting to play for LSU just like they did, and represent the university the right way.
How hard is it to not move your feet and get hit by a pitch? Is there a way to get hit by a pitch to reduce how bad it hurts?
There's some spots that hurt less than others. I would say that. If you get hit in the ribs, it's going to hurt pretty bad. But if you get hit in the thigh or the calf or something, it's not going to hurt that bad. But anything from the hip up, hurts pretty bad. But yeah, it just takes practice and just not being scared of the baseball.
Somebody might get hit in the butt against Kentucky. Take it on the butt.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't hurt that bad, but. This weekend, I got hit by 96 in the ribs off one of their lefties, and Chief's trying to talk to me, and I'm just like, dude, you got to stop for 2 seconds, man. I can't breathe right now. I was like, please stop talking to me.
So how do you practice that?
We throw wiffle balls at each other, and it's just a force of habit to just turn into the ball, away from it, sort of, and just not move your feet. So we did that, probably four times a week in the fall.
It seems like some of y'all like like take pride in it and you like it, but it seems like Tommy White doesn't like to be hit by pitches.
I mean, yeah, he takes it personal. He's a fiery dude, and we all want Tommy to hit, and I think Tommy wants to hit too. And he gets mad when he gets hit by the ball. It feels like they take his opportunity to hit away.
Is there anybody that bruises up worse than the others?
I don't know. Skeens has a pretty gnarly bruise right now. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but it's pretty. Everybody I've seen bruises the same. We did have a cool speech with Cal Ripken this year, though, and apparently he never bruised, which I thought was the craziest thing ever. So, I don't know. They don't make him like him anymore, I guess.
Wait, what did Cal have to do? Did he specifically talk about getting hit by?
Yeah, because he holds the record for longest games played, and we were just asking him a bunch of questions, what's the mentality you have to bring to the field every day, or when game 1,520 rolls around, what's your mentality like? Are you hurting? Are you bruised? He was like, to be honest, I never bruised. He's like, if it would hit me, it would go away in 2 innings, and we were just like, what, bro? What are you talking about? But yeah, it was impressive.
When Tommy gets hit and starts glaring at the pitcher, y'all in the dugout, y'all just kind of put your head down and start laughing a little bit,
Yeah, it's funny. We know he's not going to go fight the pitcher, hopefully. But, it's his way of, just getting energized. And, we respect it, and we always have his back no matter what. But it is funny, yeah.
You guys drew a lot of walks over that Kentucky series, and a lot of hit by pitches as well. So, how do you sort of keep that up heading into this next series?
What we're trying to do is just control the runway, and it's almost like the line of scrimmage of football. I know Coach Shea talks about it all the time, and that's the biggest thing for us as a team. Pitching and hitting is controlling the strike zone on us. We're not trying to swing at balls, and our pitchers are trying to fill up the zone as much as possible. So I think that's the key to this weekend, and really that's the key to every baseball game. When you win, you control the strike zone, and limit the free passes for the other team too.
Have you dug into their pitching yet, and how that might impact your approach?
Nothing yet. I know our coaches have started to, formulate plans and stuff like that, but we won't really go over that until, they're tomorrow, the next day and so on. But just trying to remember at-bats from early in the season when we played them. They have a great team. They're super gritty. They're really similar to us in terms of trying to do the same thing offensively, and, they play hard. And I remember them bunting a lot and, trying to steal bases and stuff like that. And I know they had good pitchers, so looking forward to the challenge this weekend.
How much of an emphasis is just playing good defense? Because, like you said, they bunt a lot. They play a lot of small ball.
Yeah, it's going to be a key to win this series this weekend and go to Omaha. And, it's something we're not taking lightly. We're going to have to play a clean game, or clean games, plural. But, we know what they're going to try to do to us, and, let's try to do our best to defend it.
Kind of regardless of what happens this weekend, this will be the last time you're playing here. Just what do you think you're going to miss most about playing in Ellis Box?
Yeah, damn. That just hit me. Yeah, it's my last weekend. Trying not to get too emotional here. Let's see. Just my teammates. It's what I'm going to miss most. We just have been blessed to have such a great team this year. Really for the last 5 years, just had the opportunity to play with some awesome dudes, and that's one thing I'm going to miss the most. Just being around these guys every day. In the locker room, in the dugout, on the field, and stuff like that. And it's one thing that I'm going to cherish with me for the rest of my life. And obviously, how excited the fans get and how much we pack the box, and just such a credit to those people for doing it. It's awesome to play in front of, and it's so fun.
So you call him postseason Pearson? That's his nickname now?
Yeah, the guy turns it on. But I'm so happy for Josh, and he works so hard, and he's such a great baseball player, and I'm glad he had the weekend he did. He's going to be a big reason why we continue to do the things that we're going to do. He's one of my favorite teammates on our team this year. He's just one of the best kids on the team, and he's just I can't say enough good things about Josh, but he deserves everything coming his way.
Do you know why his walk-up song is glamorous?
No, I don't, but it's great. I think it's awesome. Fergie's the best. So.
It's really a vibe shift for y'all's lineup.
Yeah, it's a good song. I love it. I get happy when he walks up to the plate just so I can hear his song. But, yeah, I think a lot of guys have good songs on our team too, so it's fun. I was kind of upset they didn't play him this weekend, but it was like an NCAA rule. But I miss that for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how much does that affect you guys at the plate at all, or not?
No, not at all.
You'd just rather have it
when you're locked in and you're walking up to the plate, you really can't hear the walk-up song. You're focused on the task in front of you, so you're not really listening to anything like outside noise or anything like that.
One more hit by pitch question. So is that something that Jay really emphasized when he got here? Like
Yeah.
wearing it and
100%. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like the more times we're on base, the higher our chances are of scoring. So, I mean, to win, you have to score. So that's another way, walking and getting hit by pitches. That's a formula for our offense. And when we're getting guys on, hitting the ball hard, middle of the field, stuff like that. So that's a big thing that when he got here, he was like, I think he literally said he wanted to break the school record for getting hit by pitches. So, I mean, I think we were pretty close last year, and I'm sure we're right around the mark this year. So, yeah, that's definitely an emphasis when he first got here.
Do you feel like you guys have done that a little bit better, more like over this past weekend, just given how I guess the runners in scoring position thing it became, less of a problem on Monday?
What do you mean?
So, like, do you think you guys just did a better job of sort of capitalizing on those situations? And
Yeah, I mean, it's all about just slowing down with runners in scoring position. No one's going up there trying not to get the job done. Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
No one's going up there trying to not get the job done, but it's all about just staying in your plan, not trying to be someone who you're not. Just hit the ball hard and low up the middle, through the middle of the field, and just slow the game down, because that's when the pressure gets highest, is when runners on, obviously. So just slow down, control your heartbeat and focus. So.
Yeah, you have to slow it down more this weekend if you start thinking, okay, it's a packed house. We get two wins, we go to Omaha. Those kind of things maybe can get you a little too dialed up. Or
I think I would say it's like backwards. This past weekend had a more of effect on me. Like, I feel like my first at bat against Tulane, I couldn't feel my body. Like, it was just the first time in a while. I was like, what is going on? I know I told Gavin that, and told a couple other players. I was like, dude, I couldn't feel my body that first at bat. Like, it was crazy. Like, your adrenaline's just going through the roof. But I'm glad we got to experience a packed house. For the first 3 games here. So we know what that feeling feels like, and we should kind of just build off of that moving forward.
Notice that Trey Morgan bats really well against left-handed pitching, which is just kind of counterintuitive. As a left-handed hitter, like, how do you find success against left-handed pitching?
I just gotta keep your nose in there, stay on the ball. I personally, I'm the same way. I love hitting off left-handed pitchers. I would say more than righties. Where they're gonna try to attack you. What the breaking ball looks like. It's gonna start at your face and end up at your belt. So, just keep your nose in there, and don't be afraid to hit it right back up the middle. Through the chute. But yeah, Trey's amazing at hitting lefties, and it's something that sparks our team. He's such a good player.
We're good?
Thank you.
All right, thanks,
Thanks,
Jay.
Cade.
Thanks, Cade.